Stretch. Now, there is seldom a time I've ever taken a perfect thumbnail, but I think this thumbnail we took today was perfect. Got some new harps in the mail. What is everyone playing? I'm drinking some PG Tips tea, which the tea bags are biodegradable now, so that's good. Got the son of Vandrak. Vandrak passed away. The Ukrainian maker passed away like 2 summers ago, so his son just began making the Drimba, and they're a little bit different than his other. Let's show some Drimba. Ooh, Drimba. Where's my Vandrak? There's the Vandrak. Just going to be a day of Drimba. People are going to tune in. They're going to be like, where's Jamie? Where is he? Charles Longstaff, how are you doing? Pedro H, what's up? Just showing what I got in the mail. This is Vandrak's son just started making. This is Vandrak's son. These were the old Vandrak. So he said, oh, I missed that comment. Oh, and also got big shipment in. Let's delve into a Drimba. How do you demagnetize a harp? I'm not really sure. I would look up demagnetization. Now, you can buy demagnetizers. I try for any harps that are magnetic not to store them in close proximity to my regular harps. Mark Gundick, what's up, dude? Got the son of Vandrak. For those who are after really loud harps, they're not going to like these, but those who like the old school Drimba, the soft. The tongues are very soft. They start off wider and then they narrow down like his father's did. But they have a different feel to them. Different sound too. Maker 238 Deloach says, this old Tony has a good video about demagnetization. Yeah, check that out. I'll look it up. I don't even know what demagnetization actually does. But I know that if you store magnets near your harps or your magnetic harps with balls near your harps, they will change the sound. What's my all-time favorite jaw harp? To be honest, I don't have one. There are so many different awesome styles and so many different flavors and unique feels and timbres that I couldn't even begin to narrow it down to one all-time favorite jaw harp, because I don't like playing one jaw harp all the time. In a given night, I might play 20 to 40 different harps, some for like 10 minutes, some for like a minute or two. Just feeling through techniques. There. And I'm kind of letting the breath shine through them. Hey, Kevin, what's up? Now, the Drimba that have triggers shaped like this, they don't work for outward play. You actually try to pluck it outward, it's going to catch on you. Inward play only. Matt Strobel says, greetings from quarantine here in Michigan. Oh, how's the weather up in Michigan? How's things treating you? We're getting a little bit cooler here in Kansas. We had some warmer weather this week. But yeah, I'm going to try after the first of the year to have the new Vandrak up on the website. I got so many harps in and had so little time to get them on the website. While the family and I were quarantined for the COVID, I didn't go near the harps, didn't even go in the harpery. So nothing, I had 2 weeks off and nothing got done at the harpery, but I had an amazing time playing with my son and building forts and doing art. Play the Lighthouse. I don't have a Glazerian Lighthouse, and we're sold out, so I can't just go get one. This is Drimba by Dernovoy. Hey, Mark Shaw, how are you? Oh, what I should do most of all is compare the sound of this. Because I haven't done a side-by-side of a Vandrak Drimba. I've got one I altered for a customer that he didn't buy, and then I've got one that's been unaltered, an original Vandrak and his son. See, similar shape, little bit different size. There's the original Vandrak. Melodic, but there's a going on in the background you can play with. try his son, who's a different maker. Timothy says, where should I get for first jaw harp and where you buy them? There are tons of different sites out there. I have the harpery.com. There's danmoy.com, Ministry of Harps, Mouth Harps of the World, guillainbardies.fr. There's a ton of different websites. I sell harps as well, and you can even get harps off Amazon. Just the only thing is sometimes Amazon does not protect the triggers during shipping, so you might have a harp that comes tweaked. But harps that I recommend for beginners, of course, Rekka hybrids are awesome. So are, I can't even think tonight, Gorka Tailless, Glazerin Lighthouse, Aria, Wave, Compass, Scythian. Some people call them a skiff. Here's the... That's his sons. Here's the original Mandrake. No, I'm gonna get weird on this harp tonight. Might be a night of Drimba. Hey, Tyler James, what's up, dude? Welcome to the stream. What harps is everybody playing in? Most important question that's been on my mind as of late. After February, the Harpery is going to be moving to Minnesota. And I'm going to have some more time to do videos that I want to do instead of unboxings and promotional videos. What are the harp tutorials, or what type of videos is everybody interested in seeing? I just, right now I'm at a point like, well, what direction? I'm going to have some free time. What direction should I take the Jaw Harp channel? I might do more tutorials on how to build on my current methods. Tyrone Zone says, you've been playing 2 Jaw Harps? None yet. Still deciding to buy. Oh, your lighthouse got stolen. Bummer. Let's see. Oh, yes. Got the Shipanov in. I told Shipanov, I'm like, build me one harp as deep as you can build it and don't tune it to a note. Some makers will make you a harp if you request it's not built to a note. Because for my meditation, I a lot of the time like a harp that's just open tune, that's lies in between the notes. Okay, somebody said comparison of 2 different harps. So yeah, I'll do some more comparison videos. That'd be good. Those always get lots of views too. Anything like any harp video that's, top 5 or top 10 normally goes over well with views. Comparison videos. This versus this. But yeah, anyways, this is the Shipanov. This is the longest, deepest Shipanov. Have you tried adding blue tack to the trigger to make it lower? No, I don't put any weights on the end of my triggers, but I have done that you can do the same thing with beeswax. You can press beeswax in there, and beeswax sticks very well. In fact, some Maranzano come with beeswax for lowering it. But yeah, I prefer to unweight my triggers. I was like, ow, wow, 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 and drop my tongue down. Yoy, 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 yoy. Rolling the back of my tongue. Yoy, yoy, yoy. There's throwing some breath there. With glottal stops in there. Yuck, 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 yuck. La 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 la. You can curve your tongue slowly to really draw it up. You draw your tongue back too. Do I have a Tamil Nadu morsing? I do, but I don't think it's out here. I think it's in the Harpery, hanging on the wall for decoration. Yeah, I don't have a Tamil Nadu out here, I don't believe. and I'm going to get weird on this harp tonight. It's going to be a good time. Been playing some higher harps, also playing some really bassy harps. I kind of got on a Rekka Ram kick last night, played a bunch of Rekka Rams harps. Which Rekka Rams are super underrated because they're really clean sounding. Where's a Rekka? There's one. Let's just see. Let's see what sounds we got. I don't know where my hybrids are at. If they're up on the shelf. There's a Rekka round. Hey, like almost like hey. With my tongue, you. I discovered the jaw harp when researching my family ancestry. That's when I found your channel. I gotta say, I'm not. Oh, well, cool. Welcome to the harpery. The first technique I learned on the jaw harp was from a tutorial where A, E, I, O, U. Play it all the time. Oh yeah, and you can link those sounds together, just even without breathing through the harp. A-O-E-I-O-E-A-O, A-O-E-I-O-E-A-O. You can add percussives on top of that. You can add breath on top of it, just that rhythm. I'm stuttering some in and out breaths and going. And you can really bounce it. And Harry HR says, I want a harp so bad. I'm the only recently discovered the name of the jar, but I'm not. Oh, I missed the last part of that gamma, but. I'm just breathing in and out and getting some glottal stops and dropping my tongue. Almost if you were holding your mouth like you're whistling. Pedro H says, just got his first jar. Is there anything I need to know in terms of maintenance? One, I would stress, anytime you get done playing it, you'll see me. I take a dry cloth and wipe all the moisture off of the instrument, and then I put coconut oil on it for harps that you play every day. Now, if you're going to put a harp into storage for a couple of years, you probably don't want to use coconut oil because it will go rank because it's a food product. But for harps that I play once a week or every couple of weeks, just take a bit of coconut oil, and this is a tiny jelly jar, and I took a big jar of coconut oil, heated it up under water with it closed, under hot water, then poured in what I needed. And at room temperature, it stays pretty well solid unless it's hot in your house. So you can just dab your finger on there, put some coconut oil on it. Also, if you're hauling your harp, be sure to protect your trigger. You can go as minimal as just getting a cork, cutting in half, cutting a notch in it, rubber banding it to it. You can mount them on wood blocks. You can make an entire case for it. Let's play another Rekka harp. I was getting down on that. Then I'm going to grab some more recent Rekka harps. That's one I'd really suggest to people. If you want something that's not saturated around the $20 range, Rekka are a pretty good bet. One of the more recent ones have X's on them. The newer Rekka have big, tall triggers, but in general, they play relatively stable. Any draw start advice? Well, for years for the first year or so, I couldn't get a draw start. Because on a regular harp, you can't draw start it because the reed sets in the exact center, or should, for the best sound, sit in the exact center of the decks. To draw start, you need a reed that's sitting slightly in front so that when you breathe in, the reed's being pulled back and starting to spring forward. So you can do that one of two ways. You can take a harp and you can push the reed forward. You could permanently bend it if you wanted, but it's going to cause fuzz in the sound. It's no longer going to have a good bell ring. But you can just take the tip of your thumb, and Blackfire are perfect for this, and push it slightly forward. I'm just pushing it forward, and it's offsetting it, so when I breathe in, it comes back to it. Or you can get like a Gorka, or what are some other ones? Gorka. Some of the Gorka that are labeled to draw starts. Ketaram. I've got a Keta somewhere. Morsing are really good for that. Where's my Keta Ram? This harp hasn't played very often. It's probably rusty. I don't play the Keta a lot. The Keta are very stiff, very high pitched, but in general, they draw like a pencil. So what do I do for long-term storage? You can use, somebody suggested mineral oil, although I haven't tried that. My harps are never long-term storage. The harps in the harpery are constantly getting moved and cleaned and sold. These harps within my collection are constantly being rotated and played. A lot of times I have harps up on shelves here in the front of the chillery. We're in the chillery, not the harpery. And then the ones on my tables are ones that I'm going to be playing. So I kind of rotate them around, so I'm playing the harps quite a bit. Let's play this Rekka Hybrid. I'm going to be getting Rekka Hybrids. I've got a whole bunch of them back on the website. These are the new hybrids. The ones with X's on them are the new. What kind of harp would you recommend for traditional Scandinavian sound? Like, is Scandinavia Norway? Would that be Norwegian? The Munarp. Take a Munarp and probably F or G. Munarp, I would suggest. Let me see if I've got a tradition, or there's a Straum. There's an actual Norwegian Munarp. I think it's pronounced Munapa in G2. First, I want to play this Rekka Hybrid, then we'll play a Munarp. Yeah, that's a hybrid. That's how good the bell ring is on most hybrids. That's what I suggest to a lot of people. I enjoy playing them quite regularly, and I suggest them for beginners as well, because like for $22, including shipping, you have something that's completely without saturation, so there's nothing to cover up your technique. Just whatever you're doing with your mouth is going to shine through. What's your most expensive jaw harp? Oh, probably, I think that would be the Burtsev. Yeah, the Burtsev's the most expensive by a long shot. Where are you? This harp, I'm glad you mentioned that. This harp hasn't gotten much love in a while. It's been sitting, it's probably, you can see it is dusty on top of coconut oil. See if I can play it click free. You got to be really relaxed playing it because it will click. It's a Junior Pro. Just nonsense. Yuck, 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 yuck. Sometimes when I'm down here, I'm not even trying to play music. Sometimes I'm going over some techniques, trying to hone some things, trying to experiment around with some different rhythms, and other times I'm just down here spitting straight nonsense, alien talk, and those are some of my funnest times down here playing some. My girlfriend makes me wear headphones while watching your videos. Oh, I'm irritating the masses now. Can you play the Nordic? I'll play a Norwegian monop. I've got a couple different Norwegian. We'll play a couple different Norwegian ones. Ouch. Where are you hiding? Where is my monarch? Again, I don't know where. There it is. There's a Nesland. I'll play all my. I got 3 different Norwegian harps that are made in Norway, and then a lot of other makers make a monop but they're not in Norway, which isn't a level of quality. It's just a region. What's a good starter harp? Somebody says. I would say if you want non-saturated, that clean sound, I would highly suggest the Rekka Hybrid. Because it doesn't have any saturation, so the harp's going to have a little bit steeper of a learning curve at first, but you're going to be able to really hear what your mouth's doing with harps with saturation. Saturated harps loud, whether you have good mouth technique or not. The non-saturated harps are going to be more reliant, or your technique's going to shine through a little bit more, so you're going to know what. Let's see. I don't know how to explain that, but yeah, I would suggest starting out on a non-saturated. I started out on a really saturated harp. I hear a lot of the Norwegian music, which I'm not well versed in playing. People will stomp their foot. I'm not good at that, but. I get lost in that. And that's a very unsaturated instrument. That's just, there's not much buzz, not much fuzz to that. It's just clean bell ring. Let's play a couple more. Where's my, I need to quit moving my coconut oil around because normally I have it in one spot. For the video, I keep moving it and I'm like, where's it going? What do you think of the Aaron Zalagi's band Zord? Oh, cool. Like, Aaron Zalagi has some of the coolest harp videos of him playing. Just fantastic rhythm. We're going to play another Norwegian harp if I can find it. Here's a Folk Nesland. No. I acquired this second hand. Don't have any contact with the maker. Don't know him. Very recurved trigger. Now this is 2 full notes higher. The other one was a G2. Then you have G2 sharp. Then you have A2. This is A2. Yeah. I'd say pretty clean, has a touch of kind of like a hillbilly fuzz in the background that you can play around with. Really good monop. Then we have Iverson. This is Iverson. You can still get these. These are still being made. Iverson's probably the quietest of them with the most flexible reed. This is a G2. What's your favorite Indiana Jones movie? I would say Temple of Doom was my favorite growing up because it was by far the most violent, probably one of the most violent things I'd be allowed to watch as a kid. Indiana Jones Temple of Doom was pretty cool. Raiders of the Last Crusade was good as well. The newer one they made was okay. How do we get to talk about Indiana Jones? We've been watching this one show. Every Friday we watch one episode of it. It's Auntie Donna's something. It's really funny. Has Egg Helms in it too. Very few of you will get that joke. And the Iverson has insanely tight gaps. Like you can't even see through them. But it's so flexible reeded. And on mun harps, I would like to stress this. Don't play them outward. The reeds on them, on most mun harp, will break. They have those very stylish recurved triggers on them. Play your mun harp inward. Play your drimba inward. I'll play another that. Let's see. This is a Vitowski mun harp. It's not made in Norway, but it is a mun harp. Mun harp are the reed is fixed with a block. It goes through the center there, same as all the other ones I've been playing. Oh, this is a bad, but yeah, we'll play this too. We're 26 minutes. Oh my goodness. A couple minutes, we better wrap it up. I was trying to make a 15-minute harp video. Here's another G2. I've got a lot of G2 mun harp. Kind of lost the rhythm there, but yeah, I get down on this Vitowski pretty often. There are so many different mun harp makers. Here's the Johnny Cope. This one's made in the UK. It's a very unique trigger shape. Inward only, all your mun harp, I suggest. I've seen people play mun harp outward, but I wouldn't suggest it, not for sound purposes, just because it will break the trigger. There's another G2. G2's a note. And I've got a lot of mun harp. Okay, we're going to play one more harp and we're going to wrap it up. I can't believe we've been almost 30 minutes already. I was trying to originally do a 15-minute live upload, so thank you to everyone who is tuned in. I'll end it playing a Rekka. If you like that clean sound and don't want to drop, $60 to $100 and some on a mun harp, some of the Morshang, like the Rekka, are pretty clean. Pull my mouth like I'm whistling. I love y'all. Harp out.